Every American president stands behind the same podium, sleeps in the same house, swears the same oath. But behind closed doors, some feared assassination, some feared humiliation, some feared losing control, and some feared the American people themselves. Power doesn't erase fear, it magnifies it. Tonight, we're stepping into the private nightmares of U.S. presidents, the fears they never admitted on camera, the anxieties that shape decisions, wars, and history itself. I'm Clyde Chester, and this is History of United States. This is the story of what American presidents feared most, while the world thought they were fearless. The presidency is often portrayed as the ultimate seat of confidence and authority, but history tells a far more human story. Behind every Oval Office decision lies fear of failure, betrayal, chaos, and legacy. In this episode, we explore the personal and political fears that haunted U.S. presidents while in office, revealing how private anxieties shaped public actions. These are not just stories of power, but stories of vulnerability at the highest level of American leadership. George Washington's greatest fear wasn't Britain, it was himself. After the Revolutionary War, Americans wanted Washington to rule, some even suggested a monarchy. Washington feared that America would replace one tyrant with another. He refused titles, he rejected absolute power, he stepped down voluntarily. Why? Because Washington feared history would remember him as the man who betrayed the revolution. His restraint became America's first unwritten rule: power must be temporary. John Adams feared something deeply American: the mob. He distrusted mass emotion. He feared democracy could eat itself alive. As president, Adams worried public opinion could turn violent. The press could destroy truth. Political enemies could destabilize the nation. His fear led to the Alien and Sedition Acts, laws that punished dissent. Adams feared chaos, but history judged him harshly for silencing voices. Thomas Jefferson wrote, "All men are created equal." Yet he enslaved hundreds. His greatest fear? That history would expose the contradiction. Jefferson feared moral judgment, legacy damage, being remembered as a fraud. His presidency balanced ideals with compromise, and that tension still defines America today. Abraham Lincoln didn't fear death, he feared failing the Union. Privately, Lincoln battled depression. He feared America would fracture forever. His decisions would cost hundreds of thousands of lives. History would remember him as the man who lost the nation. During the Civil War, Lincoln slept poorly. He carried letters from grieving families in his pockets. His fear didn't weaken him, it anchored him. After Lincoln's assassination, fear became permanent. James Garfield, William McKinley, John F. Kennedy. Presidents learned the job itself could get you killed. Ulysses S. Grant feared revenge. Theodore Roosevelt embraced danger but prepared for it. Harry Truman slept with a pistol nearby. Fear of assassination shaped security protocols, public appearances, presidential isolation. The White House became safer, but lonelier. FDR feared something bigger than war. He feared total collapse. The Great Depression haunted him. He feared capitalism might fail, democracy could crumble, fascism could win. Privately, paralyzed by polio, Roosevelt feared Americans would see weakness, so he projected strength, confidence, optimism. His fear fueled the New Deal, to gamble to save the American system itself. Harry Truman carried a terrifying burden: the atomic bomb. He feared ending civilization, becoming history's villain, starting an uncontrollable arms race. After authorizing Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Truman reportedly said, "I felt like I had blood on my hands." He feared the power he now controlled, and that fear shaped the Cold War. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, JFK feared the end of the world. 13 days, missiles aimed at America, one wrong move. Kennedy secretly feared his own generals, who urged escalation. He chose restraint.
Afterward, Kennedy said every man, woman, and child lived under a nuclear sword. Fear taught him caution. LBJ feared humiliation. Vietnam haunted him. He feared being remembered as a failure, being the first president to lose a war, losing authority. Johnson's fear trapped him. He escalated when he doubted. He hesitated when he should have changed course. Fear became paralysis. Richard Nixon feared betrayal. He believed the press was against him, the system was rigged, enemies lurked everywhere. That fear led to surveillance, paranoia, Watergate. Nixon didn't fall because of enemies. He fell because fear consumed trust. Modern presidents fear media narratives, viral moments, loss of legitimacy, division. Every word is recorded, every mistake immortalized. The presidency is no longer just leadership, it's constant performance under pressure. Presidents are human. Fear doesn't disappear with power, it sharpens it. Sometimes fear protects democracy, prevents catastrophe. Other times, corrupts judgment, silences truth. Understanding presidential fear helps us understand America itself. The Oval Office doesn't remove fear, it concentrates it. Every president carries the weight of history, the judgment of millions, the consequences of every choice. And maybe that's the point, because a fearless president would be far more dangerous than a fearful one who understands what's at stake. I'm Clyde Chester, and this has been History of United States. If this episode changed how you see American power, share it, because history isn't made by fearless men. It's shaped by those who understand their fear and lead anyway.